What the dog doing?
Okay.
Egg emoji.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Hello. Hello. Why?
Hello!
Why do I see purple on YouTube? What is that? Oh, top. Oh. I see. What's up, everybody? We're doing it. We're finally finishing Doom today. I swore it was going to be yesterday. But I also thought I was further in the game than I was. The Elil, thank you for the Prime. Welcome to the stream. Elfo, thank you for the 58 months. Luffy, thank you. 74 months, dude. That's insane. Thank you very much.
Sup.
Turkey Killer, thank you for the 5 months. Hello. I see your clipping game has gone down, chat. For shame. You can clip the stream. Even if you can clip all you want, even if it's just a tip. I encourage you to clip. Hype train, let's go. Dan, thank you for the raid. What's up, raiders? All right, should we fix the what's it called? The timeout problem? Quad? Before I go in game? Not much died. Okay, let's figure this. Fix my toy. Let's figure out why it's not working. Someone test it. Well, don't test it yet. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Default rewards. No. But I had it wasn't in Fossabot, it was a Twitch specific thing. I never changed anything in Fossabot. The thing I deleted was on Twitch. Oh, you shouldn't have to, though. You shouldn't have to touch Fossabot. Okay, so somebody test it then. Since Quad fixed it. Or let's see if what he did fixed it. Somebody time someone else out. No? Nobody? Are we that slow today, chat? No volunteers. Okay. Restork did it. I can spin, but I can't choose who. Maybe they're conflicting. let's see. Maybe the two are conflicting. You know what I mean? Let me go to Fossa. It's just a button. When I press on it, it just takes points. Yeah, that's... Your face is conflicting with my appetite. Damn. I see what you're saying. So... Huh. Why isn't it working though?
Okay.
I feel like they're conflicting. I think Chucky set this up when we moved to Fossa. Maybe tag him in admins. What's going on? I have some bots in chat that are not working. I adjusted the other day, but now they're broken. So we're trying to figure out why. We need appropriate boss music for tech stream. Ray says, thank you for the 9 months. The problem is he's not going to be able to see my Twitch dashboard, so... I will screen grab it. Okay. Alright, now we can go in game. For now, mods still have to do it manually. Which is kind of annoying. Where'd my dark reader go? Darktide added a DLC with new classes, basically Judge Dredd. And you get a dog companion? What? How did Dark Reader just get removed? That's weird. FBI issues airline warning. What to know? The FBI issued a warning to the airline sector about the growing threat posed by cyber criminal gang Scattered Spider, a group responsible for a series of sophisticated hacks against major U.S. companies and government agencies. The threat from Scattered Spider is ongoing and rapidly evolving, the FBI said in a statement, urging companies not to pay ransoms and to report intrusions promptly. Scattered Spider actors are suspected of infiltrating at least 2 major U.S. airlines in June, exploiting remote access tools and disabling multi-factor authentication protocol. The FBI also stated the group often deploys ransomware after exfiltrating sensitive data. The actors rely on social engineering techniques, often impersonating employees or contractors, to deceive IT help desks into granting access, the warning reads. These techniques frequently involve methods to bypass multi-factor authentication, such as convincing help desk services to add unauthorized MFA devices to compromised accounts. They've already shown the ability to remain inside compromised systems for extended periods. They've previously targeted MGM Resorts International and Caesars Entertainment in high-profile breaches, demonstrating its ability to successfully strike against different industries. After gaining access to internal services through social engineering, they monitor communication tools like Slack, Teams, and email platforms to detect any signs that their activity has been discovered. They frequently join incident remediation and response calls and teleconferences, likely to identify how security teams are hunting them and proactively develop new avenues of intrusion. Once inside, they steal sensitive data for extortion and often deploy ransomware. The FBI is actively working with aviation and industry partners to address this activity and assist victims. It's not really... blackmail, but what could these companies be hiding? Yeah, it seems like us normies don't have much to worry about by the look of it. In all seriousness, it seems like they're just blackmailing companies for money so far. Peter, thank you for the super. Appreciate it. Ray says, thank you for the 9 months. What the heck is this coloring? I don't like this new color they've added. This is weird. It's very dull. Forcing. Alright, game time chat. Leaking it can be stuff just like leaking customer information. Oh, whoops. What's up, Leleco? Game time, yeah. Thank you, Nix. Appreciate it. Welcome to stream. Yeah, it doesn't sound like they're wanting to exploit customer information. Seems like they're going after the biggins, you know? Alligator Alcatraz, I saw that. It's a disgrace. It's disgusting. We should all be ashamed and outraged. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Brooklyn is calling my name? What? Of course it's in Florida. Oh yeah, Restorg needs his points back. Mods. Or time someone out for him. Shocking, right? Yeah, got you, Quad. Default. Ha. Save. Cool. Alright. Done. Now we can seriously go in game. Loving the cat ears. I played Monster Hunter for like 2 days. Oh god. New Jubilee. 1 conservative versus 20 feminists featuring Candace Owens has almost 2 million views. Posted yesterday. Oof. It's an hour and 40 minutes though. I don't know if I could. Those just aren't fun to watch. I don't think I could even. Oof. Put myself through that. I need a clip reaction. Should I shoot a shot with this random? Why random though? That makes it sound weird. But yeah. You miss every shot you don't take, you know? Did you see streamers versus normal job people? No, is that Jubilee? No, it's matcha. Matcha tea. Matcha latte. More like it. Kalki, thank you for the super. Appreciate it. There it is. Oh, I gotta charge my phone. Okay, well, I finally finished the game. Say matcha latte as fast as you can for 1 minute. Gotta add that to a wheel. Can we do it, chat? Finally had a little challenge, yeah. Not Ozma level, though. Possibly. Yes, you can. Nope, dang. Wow, thank you for the face, chat.
Okay.
Doom.
Solar Intent, thank you for the 7 months. I watched a few clips. It's hard to watch this all disagreement and trying to get points on each other. Be like politicians in DC, no matter how bad you get your butt kicked, just declare victory. You're so invested in this story.
Lead Azra to the Slayer.
I know, right? I was trying to post something for the stream and then I decided not to.
Draw the horde to us.
Look at her DEI jawline, oh my god. More tentacles. I didn't make that up. I actually saw someone say that about a female video game character. They can suck it. Damn, this was good. Oh, the Doom mug. I should have busted that out today.
Buy him as much time as you can.
Destroy her ass. Oh! Come on. That got me. Edward, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That's what's up. Hype train, let's go. Oh, we got a not just any hype train. We got a treasure train. Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. That was quicker than usual. I know everyone thinks they're cat ears. I need to put the blanket back on my chair. Give me armor. Got gate. Have ever been? I have not been to a Comic-Con. I have been, yes. I have not been in a very long time. Oh, shit. Oh, no fucking... No wonder that wasn't working. You need a key? It's a key, right? Yeah. Who is left? Ooh. Ah, fuck you. That's not very polite. Hey, they're demons. Oh, that's gonna be a long fight. Damn. But I only have one sigil, and this is just the beginning. Thought you beat the game last night. Playing on PC. You definitely don't have feelings. Oh, max is 200? I thought I had more than that. Ah. Lies. We're not at the lies stages yet. Jesus. Woo. Something in my eye. Ow. Oh, my eye is burning. The key. Oh, something in the eye trick. There really was. There really was, dude. It's gone now. It's fine now, but a second there it was like, oh, I can't see, it's burning. I mean, I won. Why would I be lying? That'd be like something you say when you lose, if it wasn't true. I hear the blah blah blah. Oh, it's in there. Last chapter, yep. Oh no, this guy. Ah. Blast him. Rip and tear. Nightmare on Elm Street. Hope your tiredness level be high again so we will see the end. Oh yes. Dang. Tell me you got something in your eye. What's up, Hiroko? I swear I saw I had more armor and health on the floor, like drops, before I started this. What happened? Ooh, got another sigil at least. I didn't get that before. Where did it spawn me? This is different. Oops. Yeah, this didn't spawn me in the fight. Ooh, we got lightning storms. Dang. Bone lever. Okay, that just opens and closes that. Any key on the map? Where was that fight at? That is so weird. Hey. Alright. There is something wrong with Fossabot altogether. Let me tell the mods. Sorry. Sorry, Illuminat. Something wrong. I'll tell the mods so you get your points back. Something wrong with the API. Fossabot's becoming self-aware and is rebelling. API without P, haha. You're an API. No, you. Okay, that is flippin' weird, man. Yeah, that's where it wants us to go, but I saw some... Thank you, Brookie. No. Maybe it's all there. Alright. What's the wall down? Here? No. This? let's go. Oh, it's there. Okay. It spawned me in a really weird place. Cool. Alienated private introvert. Sounds like all of us, chat. Okay, we got our blub 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 blub. I love my blub 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 blub. The gabagoole, what's up? Okay. That's opened. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. 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 It's always a trap. Use someone's skin to build a bridge. We're just a bunch of meat sacks after all. Skin suits. Skin suits holding meat sacks. What's up, Brazil? Okay. You didn't miss an announcement yet, no. Probably on Friday, I'll tell you guys. I think that's a good plan. Ah! What? That's why it exists. Wait a sec. No. Now I'm turning around. That was skin bridge. I busted this thing. What? Ugh, I am tired. We've done that. I guess we're gonna keep going this way. And then just get out of here. Just get me out of here. How about that? I want that sigil though. How do I get there? No, there was still stuff. Ah, no, the key. I need the key. Still no key on the map, right? Oh, there it is. Yesterday, nutbag, milking nuts. Today, meat sack, skin bridges. The stream has its mind in the gutter. How do you look? Oh, you're over 30, but look like 20. Cause I like to talk about nutbags, milking nuts, meat sacks, and skin bridges. Gotta keep laughing at life, you know? He keeps us young. So does good lighting and good makeup, though. Okay, what was I looking for? The key. The key's up there. And then there's gold here. Probably. The mind is in the gutter, that's right. Okay. So, the key is this way. And all that vegan water, too. Another way up. Ah! But the key's behind the key. The key's behind the door. What a trickster. So how do I get there? Well. No idea. Do you think it'll take me there through progression? Just through progressing in the game, I mean? Chatta. Hey, chatta. No, new music, new person did the music. That's why it's not as good. It's fine, but it's not as good. Alright. Hey, melee. Working like shit again. HP in a dream. Whew. Still no key. More like a nightmare. Where'd that green go? Is that the key too? Yeah, probably. The hell? All sorts of glowy demons. Ooh. Fluorescent. Oops. Oh no. Glow stick in the microwave. I don't even know the last time I saw Peter Pan peanut butter. Top 10? No.
Hello!
Fights! Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Welcome to stream. Thank you, thank you. Alright, where am I? Excuse me. In the bed already. Really? You can't hop that? Really? Ooh, a treasure train. Shadman, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. That's what's up. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Do I keep... Oh, I think I need to push this. Okay. Again. Yeah. There you go. Forgot that was there. Ooh. Dang. Secret key is keying me.
Okay.
Oh, really? Cutscene. Sub sad. $140. Ooh. Cornered. Whoa, it's Dad. Thank you for the 7 months. On the health. I hate this guy. Doesn't pick up the health. Hype train, let's go! What in the what? That's what's up! Arvel is out here with the hundo! Let's go with the treasure train! Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolute madness. GG's, thank you. Thank you very much. Greenberg, let's go with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Thanks, you guys. Really appreciate it. Hype train. That was feeling good too, that until that dude shut up. Where am I going? Another skin bridge. Give me that armor. This guy's gonna be the enemy. William, thank you for the super. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Good luck fighting the demons. I need it. I need it right now. Man. Genuine. Genuine boss. you, guy. Ah! Mr. Krabs is fast. He is not fooling around. I will attack you. Prepare for my attack. He's just straight attacking. Isn't that like a skin tag? Ew. Fucking finally. Oh, trap? Where is she? She's not casting any green.
I finally found a home on Twitch.
Oh, say what? Where is she? Spawn something green, lady. Freaking finally. Nope, not her. Wasn't her. You thought wrong. Finally nothing. There. There's the green. Finally. Oh my. Oh, great. Now him. Edward Salvato. Thank you for the hundo. Let's go. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. GG's. That's what's up, man. Thank you, thank you. Chat. Hold on, hold on. Oh no. Oh no. No! Give me a little dude to freaking get. Yes. Come on, health. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, he's dead. Ah! Come on. Die! Yes! 5 HP in a dream again. Oh, good God. Woo! Ah! Delicious. Oh, thank you again, everybody. Really appreciate it. Friday, I'm gonna announce the location for the IRL stream. Just walk it off. Oh, I missed some gold. Whatever. Why does this look like a jump down, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. You could fall down. And then you got that. Oh, that's the gold I left. Do I get the key yet? No, it's still above me. Ugh. Still above me. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Ooh. Turn him into a bridge. We climbing. Yes. I definitely need that. No! Oh, feels bad, man. Oh. It's supposed to be that way. I see now. It, the gate is on it, is covering it. I didn't see that the first two times. Only saw it the second time I flew at it. Ooh. Ooh. I'm hoping Uncle goes to Taos and communes with crystals. Don't get me started. Is it time to drain the reserve shot? Probably. Hey, how's it going? Sweaty work fighting demons. Nah, this is just au natural. Oil blotting papers. Hoodie design right there. Oops. this happens demon slaying or not. Where'd my spoons go? Here. Pit stop. Just a little pit stop. Oh no, not the pits too. I mean, that works for some people, you know? Hold on. Where is this taking us? Okay, I don't care about that. I got sigils. I care about the sigils. Oh, we left a stone back here? Whatever, I just care really about sigils at this point. Finally, the flippin' key. Hey, I'm still weird. The elevation of Taos is 6,969 feet. Get out of here. Are you serious? Hold on. Sidebar. Yes, it is. Hold on. I gotta send this to my friend. She loves that town. That's freaking hilarious. Ooh. Was asking friends about... Okay, so since we were in the asylum chat, I've been craving this freaking spicy beef soup that I had at a Chinese restaurant. And I cannot get those flavors replicated. It was so good. And my friends and I went to a place and we tried something and it was like fine, but it was not even close. So my friend said she just asked some other friends. Ooh, yes. Let's go. Did I hear asylum? Heist to get the actual recipe? MSG? Nah, it was... I mean, I'm sure MSG is in it, for sure. I have a picture of it still. There's definitely like some Chinese 5-spice blend in there, but it's this type of red peppers they use. And of course, the broth was just on point. Oh my God. Ugh, so good. I posted it. You guys, some of you might remember, I posted a picture of it. I think I was cleaning out pictures in my phone yesterday. Trying to organize stuff for content and posting. Here, this is it. This is it. Topped with green onions and more dried chilies. Oh, and the meat was really good. Yeah, probably Szechuan peppers. Look at... So this picture doesn't really show how red it really was. It's more red than brown. Like, as red as... The broth was almost as red as those Szechuan peppers. Oh my god. It was so good. Yeah, that was when I was in the asylum in France with you guys. And I got sick. I got a really bad cold. And so I was like, I need spicy soup. Spicy soup, you know? And so I looked at a couple places. There was actually a lot of Chinese food around where I was, but I got lucky with like choosing the right place. And I was like, oh my god, this was exactly, it was exactly what I needed. But like, I'm not even sick. I just want it. I want that spice. What'd you use to dip the broth? Dude, you don't dip that broth. You die. I mean, you drink it. But at one point when I was drinking it, some of the liquid went down the wrong pipe. And I was like, like hot Cheeto dust, but Szechuan pepper. So good. Okay. Sidebar done. I sent my friend that picture of Taos. The Taos elevation. Get out of here, Quad. Get out of here. Win, you're still actually there. You're so highly medicated, you don't know any better. It's all an illusion. You did the one chip challenge? Somebody sent me the one chip challenge, and I was gonna do it. I was gonna add it to like a stream challenge redemption kind of thing. But then shortly after, they freaking banned those things because some kids died, man. And I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing this. What was the relative height to sea level when you ate the soup? I was 0 because I was in front of the sea. What was the relative dew point? It was dewy like these. It was dewy like my skin that I have to constantly blot. What was the name of that soup? You know what I should do? That is actually a good question, unlike Quad baiting me. I should look at their menu and look at the name in Chinese. Because the translated name was pretty generic. You shouldn't miss the bunkers in Normandy. I'm no longer in the asylum. I'm no longer in Normandy. I'm going through so much content, chat. You have no idea. And it's really difficult. Because the primary content is the stream, right? The live stream. There's so little time to go through all the extras I take along the way. So yeah. I'm not there. And I chose to do that cidery tour instead of the World War II stuff because really I thought about for stream, it needed to be something engaging and interactive. And if I would have been to a lot of the memorial sites, I think that's a really cool experience and I wanted to experience it, but I don't think there would be a lot to do on stream. I do have one thing I'm going to save. Should I tell you? Okay, I'll tell you guys. I couldn't get the people to answer me. Let me tell you, a lot of stuff I wanted to do, it was like pulling teeth to try and organize and get things scheduled. I was gonna do a horse and carriage on the beach. Like, fast. Not... It was the kind that's like a buggy, where you're really close to the stand, and they go really, really fast. They, like, race down the beach. I thought that looked really cool. That could have been fun for stream, but I never heard back from those people. A side quest. They didn't have Clydell horses to play restaurants, so they canceled. So, sounds like a broken neck waiting to Ooh, you scare me. Darren, thank you for the super. Appreciate it, man. Anyways, yeah, I think I really did want to see the sites, the memorial sites. But I think it would have been not as engaging for stream. So I decided to do the other tours instead. Nope, Quad. And just like Web, I'm dealing with nightmare of hard drive loss still. That's gonna take me some time. Do I remember the name of the place? I don't, but I can look it up. I'm not gonna look it up right now, but I'll look it up later. Because now that might help me in my quest to find that soup. All right, let's go back and use this key. Am I missing any sigils? Actually? Sometimes they don't show up on the map, actually, until you go back. Man. Why can't we place markers? I see you, Quad. I see you. Okay, underneath where I'm at right now. Maybe. Oh, I have 3 sigils, so actually I can't even carry more if I wanted to. Maybe let's just go. I could go back for the ruby. Ooh, will I die if I jump down there? Probably.
Approaching Azric's hangar.
Slayer's getting close!
Okay, but then what if I take the green elevator down? Oh no, I don't want to go that way. I don't want to get locked out yet. Oh, this is how we came up, huh? Dang. Can I get out of here? Oh, hello. How did I miss that? No. Oh. Oh. Okay. Where is the key area? What about game card? I missed the first part of that message about cards. Game cards. Decisions. Do I backtrack? No. Oh, what is that? Or am I just seeing beautiful colors? No, nothing.
Okay.
Your reign over hell will be glorious. All hail Sasha Grey, celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Nitro Werewolf, thank you for the 37 months. Who's the leader in this case? Who else is after me? That one. There he is. Fucking hell.
Raiden.
I was close. Yeah. Ugh. Briz, thank you for the raid. What's up, Raiders? We are on the last chapter of Doom Dark Ages. Oh, and it's not over. I don't know how far into the chapter we are. This is like one of several places. Ooh, stuck with this thing again. I hate these things. Ooh. Oh, not into the poison. Oh, dang. Ooh, not in there. No, I jumped into the poison. I jumped into the poison. Nope, I'm not gonna waste it. I need the sigils. LOL, get out of here. That was trap. 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 Die! Fuck right. Ah, I needed that armor. Dead. Wow, that was way faster this time because I was able to isolate him from that Mr. Krabs dude, so I didn't get ganked. That was way faster. Holy shit! 2 attempts, but the first one felt like an hour. Okay. I'm leaving behind a boss fight, or a little fight over here, and I'm leaving behind some gold. Ruby. I'm fine with that. Relative to the first attempt. Damn, Quad. Out here to get me.
Locking on Azric's signal now.
He's on board. We hold our ground until he finishes this.
Okay, here we go. Oh! Berserk. Oh, we're in Berserk. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, he's dead. The heck? That was an anticlimactic berserk mode. But okay. I'll still take it.
Kill him.
Uh-oh.
Your god.
Azrak and Witch. Ow! Ooh, she buffed him. Yes. Cha-cha! She said cha-cha! No! I'm not gonna use it. I was going for that. I was going for that health over there. Asking the deep questions. You still play Helldivers 2? I have not played it in a minute. I will. It will always be there though.
Avenge your god.
This dirty liar. No, it's not a lie. It will always be there. She's cha-chaing me again.
Cha-cha her back.
No! It's okay. I'm gonna use it. We're right there.
If I die,
Didn't even see her over there. Almost missed that.
I command the Horde,
The Horde!
and this war will never end.
Kingdom, thank you for the 20 months. Cha-cha her back. Thank you very much. Ah! Oh, what? You gotta... I wonder if you could parry that.
You have lost your edge.
Hmm. Refresh. I do believe he is the head honcho. I do believe. The demon's copping your cat ears. No, I'm definitely not real. I'm AI. 5G infiltrated. This is like a 5-minute delay. Oh my goodness, that's insane. That's crazy. A Hollywood guy, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Back to game.
Heretic.
Heretic. Try the super. I feel like this is doing more damage. I tried it on him in the last chapter and it just... I think because he is... Fighting him, it feels so slow because of the slow-ass parrying. His owls are funny. It gets so slow you don't even have time to shoot in between most of the time. Sometimes you do, but... Messed that up. Oops. Ooh, I have some mango. That sounds good. Oh, goofy ass owl.
69, hee hee.
No help. Now I'm gonna have to. Damn.
I've lost your edge, heretic.
Tim, thank you for the that was you. Thank you for the 69 months. Hee hee. Hee hee. Oh no. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna use it. Oh fuck, there's a second blast. So close! Not gonna do it.
I've lost your edge, heretic.
Ah! Freaking fireball. Fireball. landed it that time because I kept forgetting there were two. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. HP in a dream. Let's go. Yes. Heck no, I don't drink tap water. No more Squid Games. What? He's still alive. Look, he has your forehead. What the heck? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They're gonna give it to us in a cutscene. Let us do the smash. At least give us a mech suit or something. Crunch. Jesus, thank you for the suit. Yeah, I see it, Quad. Thank you. I'm just waiting for this cutscene to be over. Jesus, thank you for the super. I got you in a second. Hold on. Appreciate it, man. Look at those glowing fingernails. Should have been a stomp. Dead space. Demon head. Yeah. Mexican moms deliver chanclas in the same manner. Hola, soy Sasha Gray. Tal vez te preguntas cómo es que hablo español. Muchos tecas de chipotle. Lesiones un pinche frentón. 4 palabras. Pimienta negra recién molida.
Any word? No one has seen him since the assault.
GG's.
We are much better off with him on his own. And you, young sentinel. Your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir. The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice to anyone that collaborated with them.
we'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
Look at that light. I think she just ordered Taco Bell.
It's time to look forward. We will always be a people of faith. But we must consider now who we will put that faith in. And I say to you, there is no better place to turn to than ourselves. This is our home, and we will stand together to the last sentinel to defend it. As we have before, as our ancestors did, as we always will. And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect to him. The people of Argentanur rest easier now, knowing he is out there.
Oop, another failed
Targets identified.
random fact. Chipotle is the McDonald's version of Mexican food, in air quotes. Or it's the Mexican version of McDonald's in America. Oh, that was the end? I mean, it felt like the end with all those cutscenes. But dang. Game complete, chat. Game over. That was unsatisfying finish. Welcome to the club. Now do it on Pandemonium. Well, 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 chat. That is it for Doom. That is it for Doom Dark Ages. I had fun with it. It was good to be back in the Doom world, the Doom universe. I have to say though, that ending really was a little underwhelming. I barely even used the version of the BFG in this game. I thought there would be more difficult areas. As a final boss fight, that was definitely a little underwhelming. But overall, it was still fun. I still enjoyed it. Would play again. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, probably. It's definitely not Doom Eternal, that's for sure. Anyways, I hope you guys liked watching this playthrough. What will be next? I don't know. Go back and do that one fight in the last mission if you want a challenge. Call it. She's had better. Anyways, if you use this for an ending, thanks for watching. What game do you want to see next? That was for YouTube stuff. Yay, let me write meows. We finished. Oh, hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it if you're not already subscribed. And have your notifications turned on so you know when I go live and when I post a new video. And also give this stream a thumbs up, a heart, all that good stuff. Bushido Blade, PS1 Retro, shouldn't be slept on. Super chill. Like checkers for downtime. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Could we do that? Let me see. What is this?
Okay.
Maybe we watch some trailers? Shown us we play Claire Obscure. It's your game of the year. People been asking. Nate Dizzle, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate it. Let's see. Trailer Tuesday. Or we can watch this Pirate Software Moist Critical thing on Philip DeFranco's channel. That was happening last week, and I mentioned it on stream because I had no idea what it was about. So Jogger sent me that. Yeah, let's see how long this is.
The fight over the future of gaming.
Ooh, I'm not signed in.
The fight over the future of gaming and your
Okay. Let's watch part of this. Probably not the whole thing, but I want to see what that was all about. No, I haven't played Night Ring yet. Oh, I still have Liza P. Let's see if I get back into that. What else? I'm not gonna start something today because I am not streaming tomorrow or Thursday. I'm back on Friday. So I have to figure out what to get into. Friday, probably. You're close to the next boss. It might make you want to get back into it when you get back. Let me switch categories. Death Stranding, everybody said, is like a walking sim. Helldivers, yes. Also Helldivers. Borderlands. Using a stand-in though. I can't find a stand-in. Instead of finding a stand-in, like we just do it on a tripod or something, and then we just shake our own hands. I think it could actually work. I gotta figure out what the caption is though. Now that would be sad. Life of a streamer. It doesn't look... I mean, I think it could be cheated is what I'm saying. Movie magic, you know what I mean? The strong hand. I know it, and I know it might look scuffed, but that's part of the joke. My arms are hairy enough to be your arms. Gotta pass the arm hair check. Have both people wear dishwashing gloves. Nasty minded. Love it. All right, let's check this out. Dang.
Exploded in a controversy now involving Moist Critical. The fight over
The fight.
the future of gaming and your digital rights just exploded in a controversy now involving Moist Critical, Asmongold, Pirate Software, and more of the biggest creators in the world. The Secretary of Defense just had a nuclear meltdown on a Fox News reporter during a press briefing about blowing up Iran, but that's only part of the story. Trump is now planning a victory tour for a bill that hasn't even passed yet, but his own party might be the reason that it dies. And the Supreme Court just handed red states a roadmap to defund Planned Parenthood, quietly gutting a core protection for Medicaid patients nationwide. We're talking about all that and much more on today's extra-large Philip DeFranco show. You daily dive into the news, starting with this. You've got a war raging right now in the gaming and creator space. Right? Gamers are drawing lines in the sand right now because an initiative to fundamentally change the industry is about to fail after repeated attacks by one of the biggest names in the industry, Pirate Software. And it's called Stop Killing Games, and it's meant to start a conversation in legislatures around the world about how to let users keep playing the games they paid for, even after a company has completely shut it down. And notably, it struggled to get over 50% of the required signatures to even be considered by legislatures like the EU Parliament, and the deadline for that is fast approaching. Right? And it appears that one of the reasons for this lack of movement is that the guy who started this whole thing, a creator by the name of Accursed Farms, he admitted in a video this week that he didn't push it hard enough. But he also blames the streamer Pirate Software, who has been critical of the whole premise behind Stop Killing Games and whose coverage was by far the most viewed. It appears that he first talked about this on stream nearly a year ago and made it clear that even if he could sign it, he wouldn't. And in that video, he mentions that the whole point of an initiative is to start a conversation, but
the reason why I have a problem with Stop Killing Games is specifically it starts the wrong conversation. If we're trying to kill off the practice of developers putting together a live service game, pitching it as a single player experience, and then taking away support in the future, this ain't it.
With him then going on to read the first few lines of the initiative, which essentially just wants developers to give users a way to play their games once the publisher no longer wishes to support it, with Pirate Software saying,
"This isn't always possible in all video games, and it doesn't call out the specific practice that this is supposedly trying to defeat. It is incredibly vague and will damage all live service games. How would you keep League of Legends in a functional playable state? You'd have to re-architect the entire game."
And then you see him go on to give technical details about why that's the case, but you get the idea. And then in his other video, he addresses two of the main concerns brought up after his stream, where people had pushed back that, yeah, if a live service game is being sunsetted, people should get the ability to play it if they want to still. And that could either be by making it a single player experience or by releasing the tools that players would need to make their own private servers. And to that, you had Pirate saying,
"Now, many of you are requesting, yes, I should get the server binaries so that I can go and make private servers for this. But that doesn't make a lot of sense in the real world. And the reason why is because it leaves developers open to abuse."
You then see him go into this hypothetical situation where a bad actor wants to make a private server of a game, let's say an MMO, and monetize it. But obviously a studio wouldn't allow that for as long as the actual game is still alive. And so this bad actor attacks the game's social media, bots the game until it's miserable to play, figures out exploits, etc. And this
they already do that
leads to
anyway.
the original game dying, and then Pirate claiming that under this initiative, the bad actor would get access to the server tools needed to start that private server, at which point they can monetize. And you have Pirate claiming that the initiative does nothing to stop any of that, with him then also making other comments on stream throughout the past year, but once again, you get the idea. Which then brings us back to this week's video by Accursed Farms. Right, and in it, he details how the initiative is essentially right up against the wall here with just a few weeks to go. And flat out, he just doesn't think that he'll get enough signatures in the UK for it to be considered. Though he is slightly more optimistic about the EU, which had around 50% of the 1 million signatures needed. And so with that in mind, he decided he needed to address Pirate Software's claims, which Accursed Farms says are categorically false. So he also said he didn't even want to do it since he felt it was a bit internet drama-y, but he felt he had to since it was hurting the initiative.
Okay, I really don't want to do this next part, but it's become a liability for the campaign for me not to. Our biggest critic by far is YouTuber and streamer Pirate Software, who goes by Thor. If your only exposure to Stop Killing Games has been this video, then you've been misinformed. This video is by someone who
misinformed,
does
not missing forms. Freaking YouTube's subtitles.
Understand the campaign, has been trying to stop it, and has been making up what it is about.
So he goes on to give examples of how he says that Pirate Software is fundamentally getting things wrong about Stop Killing Games, with this being one example.
Thor does not understand what Stop Killing Games is. Here it is in his words.
So for those who don't understand, the Stop Killing Games initiatives is basically, we don't want single-player games to have DRM that the developers can turn off and thus render the single-player games inactive anymore. This is what they want to change. They need to be specific that they're talking about single-player games that do not need a server to support them.
No.
And as much as they
No.
want it to be about specifically games where it is a single-player game that has always online functionality, it would impact every live service game that exists. Instead of just targeting single-player, always online games.
No, that's not what it is.
No.
Stop Killing Games includes single-player games, but nothing about it is specific to them. He completely made that up, and I have no idea where he got that impression. This is what I mean. It's harder for gamers to understand this because they come with so many assumptions. It's like that saying about doctors being the worst patients. So let's clear this up. It's the first line on the website. Stop Killing Games as a consumer movement started to challenge the legality of publishers destroying video games they have sold to customers.
With the shorter version of that being that Pirate allegedly made straw man arguments about everything that Stop Killing Games wants to do. Now, despite this, you have people reaching out to Accursed Farms to work with Pirate on something since Pirate is allegedly pro-developer and consumer, etc. But Accursed really didn't appear to want to because of how rude Private Software was when speaking about the project. Which regarding that, you have people noting, if you just watched the 2 videos that Pirate made on YouTube, you'd think that he was being pretty reasonable and calm because, he was in those videos. But you have people saying when he's on stream, he had a whole different tone, saying things like,
oh shit, now this is actually really dumb. It's used car salesman garbage. This is shit. It's shit.
Dang.
Not only do I not want to back this, I'm going to actively tell people not to.
Whoa.
That is awful. That is a horrible goddamn direction. That's awful, dude. No, eat my entire ass. The level of stupid that I just had to receive was like sitting on Twitter for 12 hours. This shit sucks. That's really stupid.
That's a little extreme. Like sitting on Twitter for 12 hours? No. No.
But ass
I
move.
believe he did used to work for Blizzard.
That's an incredibly stupid ass move. I think this is ass. This is complete garbage. All of this can eat shit then. I drop the mask entirely. I have no qualms about that. They can eat my entire ass.
And so there
he said it. He not only said it, but he said it multiple times. Yes. No.
Farms wasn't thrilled to talk with Pirate Software and frustrated that the guy he thinks fundamentally doesn't understand the initiative is the dominant voice about it online. Also, it's not like creators hadn't tried to defend Stop Killing Games.
It's literally why he gets views, because he worked on WoW during the best expansion. So they know him as a Blizz guy.
Games in the past. Where streamer Josh Strife Hayes made 2 videos that got about 400,000 views, totally reflecting on the situation and some of Pirate Software's claims. But then what you saw is things really taking a turn this week. Right, and that because a huge voice in the community, Moist Critical, came to the defense of Stop Killing Games.
Sigh. YouTubers reacting to YouTubers reacting to YouTubers. We're in the inception. One of us is not like the other. Who's out of place here? I actually think Philip is. Who wore it better? Damn, I'm not. Oh, wait. No, it's a gray shirt today, not white. You kind of look like them. We need to go deeper. Love it.
And now it's actually the most viewed video on the topic. Right? And one important thing that he does is near the start of the video, he tries to make it very clear what Stop Killing Games is about.
I'll pause right there. The simplest bare bones birthday suit butt-ass naked explanation for what this is. Stop destroying things that people have paid money to own. I think that is a very understandable, very reasonable take. Very agreeable.
Right, and then you see that he's also highly critical of Pirate Software's explanation of Stop Killing Games, saying,
he didn't even get the Cliff Notes summary right. Do
you give each other hair care tips?
Missed all the QTEs and got the bad ending on understanding the initiative from the jump here.
Right, and then you see him make sure to clarify that
it is about the whole practice of destroying games that consumers have already purchased and having no end-of-life plans for games that are being sunset.
And you had Asmongold adding on to that while reacting to this clip, saying,
it's consumer protection laws. This is effectively what this initiative is, at its very core, is consumer rights advocacy. It's not about video games. It's not about Ubisoft. It's not about what's in a terms of service of a video game or not. It's really about consumer rights and people having the ability to choose what's going to happen with their own stuff.
And those two are hardly the only ones who have come to the defense of the initiative. Right? Mutahar, for example, some ordinary gamers made a similar video.
Forrest would have a different opinion on this topic.
And largely bash Pirate Software for getting things wrong about the initiative or how infeasible it would be for consumers to set up things like their own private servers. However, he did agree with Pirate Software about one thing.
Now, one thing that I will agree with Thor
Hold on, I missed that because there's too many. There's how many creators we burnt through. Blue Jay, thank you for the 51 months. Jesus, thank you for the super.
Here is.
However, he did agree with Pirate Software how infeasible it was made a similar. Who are hardly the only ones who have come to the defense of the initiative. Right? Mutahar, for example, some ordinary gamers made a similar video and largely bashed Pirate Software for getting things wrong about the initiative or how infeasible it would be for consumers to set up things like their own private servers. However, he did agree with Pirate Software about one thing.
Now, one thing that I will agree with Thor on over here is sometimes it may not be easy for a game to cut itself off. So for instance, let's say that you're designing an MMO game, right? And I'm going to make this as simple as possible. Whenever you connect to an MMO game like World of Warcraft, you launch a client. Your client communicates with a server. Now, sometimes on that server, there could be other technologies that don't belong to Blizzard, for instance, that they need to, license, they need to interface with in order to run their game. So obviously, it may be a problem down the road when World of Warcraft ends, if it ends, that to release that binary, they have to start calling up some of these companies, like calling them and being like, hey, by the way, can we distribute some of your code? Can we distribute like whatever you've licensed with us? And that company may or may not agree, right?
And so taken together, all of these videos over the last few days has meant millions of views, and most of them critical of Pirate Software. So of course you'd expect a response, and he's touched on it over on Twitter. With his first tweet about it seeming to have been deleted, but his other response is still up, and it's a dissertation. Even though I would make this video longer, and we just love that watch time, I'm not gonna read it all out loud, so here's the short version. He explains what he said in his two videos about the topic, and then writes, my main issue with this initiative is that it is broad in its approach to change the industry, and the exact language of the initiative, not the FAQ, requests that all games stay in a functional, playable state. Saying this is not feasible for all games at a technical level and could potentially restrict developers from making online-only games like MMOs, MOBAs, and user-generated content games in the future. Saying that list is not exhaustive, and it doesn't matter if you do or don't like those kinds of games. Saying effectively, this is the potential to restrict future developers from making kick-ass experiences because it locks a weight on their designs. He then also addressed claims that he was opposed to Stop Killing Games because of his professional life. Saying in addition to streaming, he makes a game and is the director of strategy at Ludwig's Off-Brand Games. Saying that he's paid minimum wage for the gig because he cares more about helping games succeed. Additionally, he says that the games they make are all offline anyway, so this wouldn't even.
In 2025, I have a hard time believing people are sincere when they say stuff like that. It's more like they can afford to do that because they're already loaded. But then they put the PR positive spin on it. Like, I believe in it. Yeah. You believe in your savings. Is what you believe in.
Even affect.
No, he did not have work done. He has kidney disease, dude.
Them, but quote, not all games are like this and not all games can be like this. And this post has driven this all even further, but one thing that people like Josh Stripe Hayes pointed out was that, quote, one of the main issues is when you go from attacking the argument with reason source counter arguments to attacking the person with demeaning, bullying insults. Saying even if people wanted to listen to your side and even support you, your attitude is driving people away. Right? And that then led to a bit of a back and forth where Pirate Software argued that people shouldn't be supporting a legal initiative based on whether they like the person bringing it to the table, but based on what it says. So still, many have felt that Pirate's just being stubborn about his position.
Serious question is, I don't know much about gaming. Are there more or less games available now than 5 years ago? I would say yes, because there's more slop available. But the true answer, I'm not exactly sure.
And that's causing a ton of friction. All of which actually led to Moist Critical making an update video yesterday where he said,
no one hates Pirate Software because he doesn't agree with Stop Killing Games. The reason so many people are angry at him, myself included here, you can disagree with the movement all you want. If you don't like the initiative, I'm not your dad. You make your own choices there. But the reason so many people, myself included, do not like how Pirate Software is handling all this is he is refusing, outright refusing, to just admit any level of fault.
And he then claims that the tweets we just covered sent him off the rails. But apparently, Moist, alongside Josh Strife Hayes, had some DMs with Pirate Software that caused him to at least issue a kind of apology, saying, just talk to Charlie and Josh Strife Hayes for a bit in DMs. If you're mad at me for being a dick to Ross, I get it, and I'm sorry for that. I should not have lashed out, but I had an emotional response due to how important this subject is to me. He then also went on to say that this is a personal topic for him, and that, quote, if you want all games to be left in a functional, playable state, then you need to listen to people when they talk about how infeasible that will be in a lot of situations. And saying, since this is the initiative's primary goal is listed on the ECI page, it's kind of important to resolve that. With many then noting there that it still looks like he hasn't admitted getting anything wrong like people have claimed. But then, you know, with all this, the coverage and the conversation, there's the question of, well, has
Just
it
say
helped
you're
the
wrong,
initiative?
bro.
And there, the answer is kind of. Reddit now has 55.5% of the signatures that it needs in the EU, which is a pretty drastic rise in just a couple of days. But still, it's really far off from its goal of 1 million by the end of July. Which is why I'll say, you know, if you're an EU citizen that's watching this and you want to support, I'll include a link in the description. And again, just to remind you, this is an initiative. It's urging lawmakers to start a conversation about how to deal with games when companies want to shut them down. You've got people like Pirate who are concerned that the language is too vague and will steer lawmakers in the wrong direction and actually hurt developers. But that is, you have supporters thinking it's a great start to actually getting some protections for consumers who spend money on the games and don't lose access to them. And all of this is, you know, if you got something passed in the EU, it would be a very big deal because it's a big enough market that it would essentially change the gaming industry worldwide. You know, ultimately, with all that said, whether you're an outsider to this situation or you've been in the weeds on this whole thing, I'd really love to know your thoughts and reactions to what we've been seeing play out. And then you've got more news we need to talk about in just a minute. But first, you know what I love doing? Eating. Whether I've been bigger fill, leaner fill, I'm a certified eater. You know what I hate doing is manually logging every calorie like I'm prepping.
Solar multiplayer video games. I don't see why he's crying. They're only good at playing Mario Kart or Pokemon right now. Who's only good at that? On the surface, I think the initiative is really good. What do you think, chat? Now, the meat of it and some of the other arguments I'm not sure about because I haven't read the initiative. So, but in general, yeah, if you pay for a game, you should be able to keep playing that game. I think this should have been addressed much sooner. Which part of it? Because the initiative it's in this video, he said the initiative's been around for a year. Bungie Corpo. There is a new Marvel Rivals trailer. Let's check this out. The Abyss Awakens Season 3. Haven't jumped into Rivals lately, chat. 9 months, nothing to push for signatures, then drum up some drama, not cool. Sometimes that's how things happen, though. Especially when there are deeper things happening in the world. I think it's a logistical issue, but with all the money these devs pull, they should be able to do it. You want to use something you spent money on? That's crazy talk. I'll watch your stream so I don't have to play games because you're fun, of course. The same thing is going to happen to movies and shows. I think that's important. I had a library of stuff missing that were purchased digital movies. Like, just gone. I paid for it. Why is it gone? But that's why I still usually buy physical media. And it's usually higher quality anyways. So could this domino and affect movies? Yes, and that's a really good thing. But yeah, I don't know if it's like an orchestrated, it was just a fancy rental, exactly. I don't know if it's orchestrated drama though. Like, that's just the nature of content creation, and with real world issues happening that are much more severe than this, even though I do think this is important. I think once one person hooked onto it and people saw the views, they're going to jump in and get their reacts in to also get the views. It's just it's the game. Can't hate the player, hate the game, you know? Here, let's watch this new Marvel Rivals Season 3 trailer. Sadly, Thor has an ego problem and overrides his arguments, even if there's some merit to it. Yeah, I think that was explained fairly well. In the Philip video. Whoa, it's loud.
Another comes to my Kalentar. To me, my queen in black.
The legislation will change nothing. Instead of selling the game, they'll just sell the right to play the game and you'll own nothing. I could also, if anything, I could see that happening. That's an interesting take. Yes. Yes. Music. Subscribe till you die. Whoa.
Null is coming, and time will spiral into darkness.
Whoa. July 11th. I haven't played Rivals in months, but I have played. This is why DRM should always be in the favor of the purchaser. The seller is intentionally giving up ownership of the product. I think starting by looking at games like The Crew with the online aspect added little to no content and could have been offline, but they didn't want the consumers to have access to it after they shut it down. So you're saying we should play Rivals? Oh yeah, there were... I bet you there will be more drops. I got 2 skins for free that I'll never use. I'm sure there will be more drops around the 11th here. Last time they were super slow to show the drop, the upcoming drops on the Twitch dashboard, which is kind of annoying. And I called it too. I was like, no drops, no drops. But I'm sure this day there will be. And then I was right. But I should have set a reminder. You know? They have one right now. Yeah, they have one right now. Ew. Yeah, don't want to hear my voice. All right. Rewards. No. Settings. Too many tabs in the Twitch dashboard. Settings. Not my tabs, the Twitch. Here we go. Drops. Rookie numbers. Oh, Dune has drops. It's been having drops. Hitman. League of Legends. Wow. That's why people were randomly playing it a few weeks ago. They were waiting for these drops to get activated. Increased views. It all makes sense. Oops. Nope, I don't see any rivals. No rivals listed. The only Marvel is oops.
Okay.
Billy arrive.
Strike Force. Strike Force, Strike Force. But I'm sure by or around the 11th, on or around the 11th, they'll have new set of drops for sure. Still waiting for Force and Sasha PUBG stream. Pending Agony, thank you for the 21 months. I love Rivals playing as Black Widow, not because she's thick and curvy, but sniping with her at the right vantage point is so much, not gonna lie. Her sniper rifle is awesome. Watched American History X earlier. What an intense movie. Ed Norton was spectacular. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he is so good in that movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. We don't need more Michael Bay Transformers. We really don't. All right, chat. I think this is a good... Oh. What was this? No. Okay. I think you're just blind. I used Control F. What the heck? I don't have this. June 19th. I don't have this. Maybe because you're already connected to it and it's been active. I seriously don't have that. Yeah. But like you connected... Oops. Your Control F is broken. Here, I'm going back. Viewer rewards drops. Drops are enabled, so that's not a problem. Have you been playing Rivals? It's not here. Even if you're not connected, it would still show. Yeah, it's not showing for me. Yours shows Hunt. Okay, Genshin. Artificial Core. Hunt. Splitgate. Vampire. I'm straight up missing it. After... Oh, wait, no. Before... It's missing. Stop killing games. Shadow ban from drops? That's dirty. They saw what you did to Venom and shadow ban you. That's weird. No, there's a new set of Rivals drops. Ice Colt has it in his dashboard. It is active until July 16th. Thursday, June 19th to Wednesday, July 16th. All right, chat. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I have to be up stupid early, and I have stuff to do right now after stream. 50 sauces of gray. Reminder, stream schedule is posted on Discord in the announcements channel. Yeah, it's a short stream for all the reasons I've been talking about the past week. So reminder, no stream tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm back Friday and Saturday. And I'll announce more about the IRL trip on Friday. We finished Doom Dark Ages, so at least we did that. Very excited for that. And that's it. That's all I got, you guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See you back on stream on Friday. Bye.
Thank you.